What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Dave, and y'all know what it is. What up, Doe? Got another banger for you. We're gonna be talking about deadbeat moms exposed. You dig? We here to expose them. You dig? Make sure you share, like, and share the channel and comment. You dig? Cause I love it. We can do whatever you want to do with it. You dig? Now let's get into it. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Got a little difficulties, but that's all good. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, let's get into this topic today. I got an audio guest today, Mary Jane Closet. What up, Doe?
What up, Big Dave?
What up, Doe? You know what it is. How you feeling today, baby girl?
I'm good.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, damn, once again, we got a lot of sad stuff going on with babies being, being killed. Babies dying from carelessness of mothers. You dig? They're dying in the hands of these mothers. They're getting sick. They're getting left alone for years. We got a lot of stuff going on. Why don't you play that first audio so we can catch up on it, and then we'll give y'all our comment afterwards.
Had not seen the light of day since about 2020 or 2021. But how? Where were the neighbors? Where was the school district? Their extended family members? Questions that we're getting down to the bottom of.
We went to the house to check on what was going on there and had no idea that there were kids there, let alone kids in grave situation.
Their hair was matted. They were covered in urine and feces.
When we took the kids out of the house, they had difficulty walking because their toenails were so long. They hadn't had any grooming. I don't think they had basic hygiene knowledge of what to do. They hadn't been given hygiene products for years, toothbrushes, etc.
It was everyday life for these three siblings. They had not seen the light of day since about 2020.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that shit? These kids have not seen the light of day since 2020 or 21. What the hell is this world coming to? Mary J., you got anything to say on that as a woman?
Well, I just know that kids look to their mothers to be protective and caring and loving and providing. Not just their mothers, their fathers too, but mothers are taken in a different light. So that's all.
Well, my thing is this. If that had been a man who did that, man, we'd be dragged through the mud, through the ground. When they say the word deadbeat dad, it's said with conviction. But when a mother is a deadbeat mom, it's okay. Everything is all good. Now, dig, this woman left her 3 kids alone, 12, 13, and 15. So this been started. She been doing this since they was little. She been programming them. Probably been bullying them and threatening them. Because at 9 or 10 years old, I ain't gonna sit in no house. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna go next door banging on the door if I'm hungry. Even if I ain't hungry, I'm gonna be wondering where the hell my mother at. Simple as that. It just don't make no sense to me. Every time you look up, these women, they just do whatever the hell they want to do, and they get off easy. I don't get it. And then the neighbors ain't no better. The damn neighbor coming out speaking now. Everybody want to talk now after the tragedy. They all want to come out and speak now. Nobody was around these 4 or 5 years. The school, the grandma, the grandfather, the daddies, the neighbors. Everybody know how nosy neighbors is. Neighbors nosy is hell. Everybody got a camera. And the man talk about something, they said, nice car. Mary J., is that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy. Because I can't see kids in my neighborhood and not see them come outside to play or anything, or see a parent come outside. Well, he said he saw the mother outside with a friend, but to know that there's kids there and you never see them to go school or anything. So yeah.
No, that don't make no sense to me. That mean they all should be locked up. They ain't playing with her. She in Oakland County. She done messed up. She out there with them white folks. You heard that bond. That bond is $254 million. They making sure she don't get out. But where all that hair at? Where that wig at? Where them nails at? See, you ain't come to court with that, huh? You ain't come to court that way. Well, your crazy behind left your page public so the world can see. You going on podcasts, you popping, you got the hair all the way down, the nails long to your D's, eyelash. You just wearing dresses. You having a funky good time while these kids sitting in all that filth, horrific conditions. The father talking about he kept calling. Come on. Can you picture me just keep calling, you telling me no, I'm going to show up at your crib. I don't give a damn what you got going. I'm showing up. I'm going to find out what's happening with mine. You dig? I ain't even going to play that type of game. I can't respect nobody like that. And you do got friend of the court. You got friend of the court. You can go down to friend of the court and file for visitation rights. It's not a problem. Everybody has the right to have visitation rights. It ain't a damn problem. Just go do it. If you care enough. The only way they can deny you if you're a pervert or somebody that's on the abuse list. But other than that, you have the right to have visitation rights. Well, we're going to get off into some other things because I just can't. And you know the thing that pissed me off the most, y'all? I can't leave this detail out. When the company come over, she outside for 2 or 3 hours, but the people can report that. They see that. They seen the kids waving 2 or 3 times. She don't even want nobody to come to the house. She don't want to be in there because she lives 6 minutes from there. The lady on the news went up to the door and knocked on the door. The lady wouldn't even let her in. She was like, do she live here? She was like, yeah, she live here. So she had 2 different addresses. While her kids living in all that filth. What the hell you think about that, Mary J?
Sleeping on pizza boxes. I think it's just disgusting. I think that's horrible for kids to have to live like that. It's just gut wrenching.
You know what's crazy about that? While she in jail, they should cut her damn water off. They should cut her damn water off, the toilet off, and they should go get a whole bunch of boxes and say you can't even sleep on that hard slab or that bunk. Here goes some hard boxes. Sleep on that. That's what they should do to her. We're exposing deadbeat moms today. But listen, dig, I got another one. I got another one for you. I want y'all to listen to this audio for a minute.
Here to give an update about the tragic situation that happened with 2 of our young people, children, that preliminarily it looked like they froze to death, died from exposure to hypothermia. So,
Wow. Did y'all hear that? Froze from hypothermia. So she been riding around with these kids for 3 or 4 days straight in the freezing cold. The freezing cold, and when it parked on top of the 9th floor of the parking structure of the Hollywood Casino. Is that protecting your children with your life that you promised when you had them? Is that protecting them? Hell no. I'm not trying to double down on a tragedy. I understand she has to bear losing her children for the rest of her life, and that's enough. But what about the other kids? I don't think they safe with her. What you think, Mary?
I don't think they're safe with her or the grandmother, to be honest. I mean, she said the only thing that they needed was a house because they had everything. They had electronics and clothes, but that's not everything because you're supposed to provide a roof over their head. So, I mean, I can't judge. But I know that a mother is supposed to make it happen.
Yeah, and like I said, once again, if it had been a man, all the fathers that take care of their damn children, you ain't never been able to file income tax on them children. I don't care how much money you spend. But that ain't the point. We ain't tripping on that. But what I'm tripping on, if it had been a man, they would have pulled us through the mud, through the dirt. They would have drug us with a car. Like I said, they say it with conviction when they say dad beat dad. But you don't hear about deadbeat moms. But there's a lot of them because they doing stuff every day. Every day. She didn't go to a fire department. She didn't go to the police station. She didn't go to the hospital. She didn't do everything as a mother to protect them children with her life. Like she said, they had everything except for a roof. What happened to the roof y'all had? That's what I'm trying to get into. That's what I'm trying to understand. Man, y'all need to stand up and step up and say something. Other women that ain't on this type of level need to talk to their relatives and get them straight. But I forgot, family ain't family no more. That blood shit, blood thick in the water, that's bullshit, Mary.
Tell me about it.
Man, that shit's so watered down as pink. It ain't real. It ain't real. Because not everybody coming out the woodworks off a tragedy of 2 children. And what I want to know, Mary, you said something to me the other day. You said, well, we glad no other children died. But it was all of them in the same car. Why them the only 2 that had hypothermia?
Yeah, because my thoughts was if there were so many people in the same van, why only? I mean, God forbid. I hate that any of those kids had
That's
to
for real.
pass. My prayers are with them.
That's
But
right.
if 2 of them passed, I mean, what's up with the other ones? And why did the baby only have on a diaper and a t-shirt when it was freezing cold outside? So
What?
yes,
Didn't the mama have a coat on?
yes,
So the baby got a t-shirt and what?
in a diaper.
But the mama had a coat though.
Yes.
Oh, is that protecting your children with your life? Hell no. I'm going to say it again. Yeah, I said it. It ain't protecting them. It ain't protecting them. Like the other one, they gave her ass 3 child abuse on the 1st degree charges. That's life in jail. I hope they give her a lot of time. I hope they give her ass a lot of time. And this one here, she getting off easy. Because I ain't heard them bring her up on no charge or even investigate the situation. Because I still want to know, how did she get on the streets in the beginning? I'm quite sure she had plenty of assistance. You know, a lot of people like to mess up the help that they get. They take it for granted. But guess once again who losing? The 2 babies. Now they got all this money. I said this would happen. They got a house now. They got $70,000 in the GoFundMe.
Oh, it went to 70?
I think it's 60 or 70. You dig? It was going up from my understanding.
Oh.
But my thing, everybody dropped the ball. Not the mayor and them trying to cover it up. Everybody, housing department. But she didn't double back her damn self. Them her children. When they your kids, man, you supposed to fight for them.
Absolutely, I agree.
Number 1, a roof comes first. All that laptops and all them tablets and iPods and all that is babysitters for certain people. Not for everybody, but majority of them. Majority of them. They had everything they need but a bed and a house with heat. With heat, excuse my words. With heat, you did. And 2 babies dead behind this. Under her watch. So how can you trust the other 2 with her? Didn't you say the mama was with them with some kids too or something?
Yes, her mother and her kids, which would be the mother of the kids that froze to death, siblings.
Wow. This is just a big tragedy. But you know what's funny? Everybody coming out the woodwork now, extended family. Who was the girl in the Buick that she called to come help to take them to the hospital? Why she didn't call her first? The girl in the Buick. Everybody want to show up when all hell break loose. Now everybody want to show up. I don't like it. And she should be investigated. I ain't trying to go hard on her, but why were they on social media twerking? And people talk about, well, everybody agreed different. That's facts. Everybody do grieve different. But I thought if a child of yours died, you gonna grieve with dancing and celebrating the money you got that you didn't have at first, though?
Children, 2 of them.
2.
Yes.
And you think I'm supposed to think the other 2 safe in her hands? Everybody dropped the ball, but she dropped the bigger one. It just, hey, you can't make this shit up. Guess what? I got another one for y'all. Y'all got to hear this shit.
You're okay. Did you call 911? You can call 911. Dominic, I got a blanket in the back of the car. Yeah, Dominic, I got a blanket in the car. You're okay. Oh, man. Baby in the street. That's what we doing. You didn't now. Did you call 911? Yeah. You didn't call them? Oh, no. Damn, man. That's what we do now. Baby in the street. That's what people do now, you feel me? Leaving their kids in the street.
Wow.
I was driving and...
That's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Wow. Did y'all hear that shit? I don't think y'all heard this one. A girl in Euclid, Michigan was at the club after 2 in the morning and left her baby that couldn't walk. Come on now, we ain't making this shit up. The baby could not walk. I want to know, how did the baby get out the house or apartment, wherever she lived, and how did the baby get in the middle of the road? Why is the baby crawling in the middle of the road while people are pulling up? Thank God they seen the baby and didn't run it over. How the hell is this possible, Mary?
I don't know. And at 2 a.m. in the morning, I mean, she better be glad nobody ran over that baby because it was dark outside.
Wow. And guess what? They say we don't help each other. It wasn't nothing but men out there helping that baby.
Absolutely.
Wasn't nothing but men, but we don't get the credit for that. But it ain't about the credit. They say we don't help each other. It's still some good people out here that care about these damn kids. Why don't you care about your own?
I'm just happy there was guardian angels.
Man, amen. That's real talk. But the crazy thing is, these guys, did you hear them get a blanket? They was with care with this baby.
Absolutely.
They was taking care of this baby. And here her trifling ass come running up. That's my baby. That's my baby. Well, what the hell was she? She was in the club popping it. While the baby done got loose on the road. But I'm still trying to find out if they lived in an apartment or a home. That's what we don't got the understanding on this. How did the baby get in the middle of the road? I'm stuck. How?
They didn't show the angle. They just showed the baby in the middle of the road with the police cars.
Wow. Wow, I'm glad you got with me with this story because this right here, you can't make this shit up. I mean, this shit just keep repeating itself. I mean, over and over and over and over again. We're exposing deadbeat moms. We're exposing them because this don't supposed to happen like this. If you care about your kid, you will get right. You'll do anything in your heart to protect them. But you making sure you get what you want. You making sure you get what you need. You making sure you do what the hell you want. Don't black children suffer enough being black in this society? The government don't want the men in the household, so they make sure they give them Section 8 and all the stuff they need, and they find a way to mess that up too. Because they got Earl in the house, and he ain't got no business being there. And Earl is one of them deadbeat niggas that's just laying babies everywhere, and then he disappeared like on a milk carton. He missing in action. Can't find him. Got to get Columbo to come out of retirement. Don't make no sense. But they steady laying down with 1 and 2 and 3 baby fathers because they looking for happiness. And then these guys don't want a part of the happiness because the minute they find out they pregnant, they gone.
That's because if the fathers don't want the baby mamas don't want the babies.
Now ain't that stupid? So you gave up on your child because the man didn't want you. So you decide, okay, I got one. I'm gonna go find another friend. And then now you got two more. You couldn't even take care of the one. It's not making sense to me. And grandmothers and grandfathers, if you're active in your daughter's life and you see her doing something fucked up, check her. Don't worry about her being mad at you because it's about the kid. That's all that matter is the kids. We all make mistakes. We can't act like we don't. We all do. Nobody's saying no one should be perfect, but you can't make this stuff up. It keeps repeating itself. Let's talk about last year. Black chick. I thought she was white by her name. In Clinton Township. She had a 5-year autistic child. She took the child in, kissed the child probably, and went and partied all night. The child was 5 years old, a 5-year autistic child. Married, the child was 5, and he was autistic. She left and went and partied all night. This baby woke up looking for his mama. And then went out looking for her and got lost in the park and couldn't make it back to the apartment and froze to death.
Sad situation.
You want to know how much time they gave her?
How much?
I thought by her, when I found out she was black, I thought they was going to throw the book. They gave her 2 years probation.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you live with yourself leaving your child overnight to go party?
Well, obviously she could. She did it.
Partying
Obviously
parent.
she did.
Neglect children. But you can't make this shit up. Last year sometime, it was a woman in Ohio. And this woman here came to Detroit and Puerto Rico, did these 2 trips in 10 days and left her 16-month-old baby alone to fend for itself. The baby was decomposed when she got back. For 10 days, she didn't have nobody to watch the baby because people probably tired of her shit. She burnt bridges with the neighbor that would keep the baby. So whatever she did, she must have stayed out a couple of days on her, the reason they said it. So this is just a partying parent that just want to party. Can you picture leaving your child and leaving for 10 days, walk away from the house and turn your back like it ain't nothing? Can you picture that? It just don't make no damn sense. It just don't make no sense. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And they should give these women a lot of time. And these grandparents that know what's going on or even trying to find out what's going on, they ain't no better. The neighbors, they ain't no better. The schools, the system ain't no better. How do we make it better? Because it's not going to stop happening. We're going to look at the news tomorrow. It's going to be another one. They just had a lady got evicted out the hotel and was walking in the cold with her 3 kids. And an officer pulled her over and helped her. And they found the church for her to go on 9 Mile in Van Dyke. You can't make this up. But I'm still trying to find out how are they messing up their assistance. The benefits the help they got. Some of these women be filing taxes every year, getting $8, $9, $10, and $12,000 back. They get a knot. They just mess stuff up. We don't know if they mentally messed up. We don't know what background they came from. You hate to judge, but at the end of the day, these children are dying. They dying like never before, and it's happening over and over again. And then the next thing you know, they just get away with it, and it's all good. And then they have some more kids and do it again. Well, people, I just wanted to kick it with y'all on these deadbeat moms and give y'all a little bit of how I felt, my take on it. You did. So we're going to go on and get out of here. Before we get out of here, Mary J, you got anything else to say on this topic?
No, I don't have anything else to say. I just hope mothers get better at taking care of their kids and making sure their kids are safe because they're dependent on them.
That's what we all want. It's about the children. Everybody got to quit being selfish and make it about the children. I don't give a damn, women, if you carried the baby for 9 to 10 months. And I'm not trying to say that don't mean nothing because I don't know what it feels like to do that. So I know you're emotionally tied. I get that. But you still not right if you tell a father he can't talk to his child because you got a personal vendetta. That ain't how shit work. That ain't how you come together. And you deadbeat dads, the niggas that's making kids everywhere in St. Louis and every damn where, can't be found. Y'all on the box of milk cart. Can't be found. This shit gotta stop. It gotta get better. But before we get out of here, Mary J, tell them where to find you.
At Mary Jane's Closet on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
All right. There it is. Well, before I get out of here, I always do a special quote, and I want y'all to subscribe, like, and share the channel. You dig? And the special quote today is, and I'm talking straight to you women. Women, the minute you have a baby, your life changes drastically. And if you don't want the responsibility, quit laying on your back having it. And that's real talk.